So, welcome back to part 2 of CC's rambling of just about everything. Here we go. G'day, hello and welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me, it is appreciated. Those of you that are sort of more astute will notice the change in background. That's because I finally moved rooms on Monday. The lighting isn't as good. I may have to get some of those ring lights, but at the moment it's all working well. So straight into the video of CC having his ramble about everything. We left off with why are there no pictures of Earth? Let's pick up from there and see what BS he's got now.
So, I mean, if they don't have a real picture of Earth, they couldn't get high enough to get a picture of Earth? Is that what it is? Well, see, that doesn't make any sense at all to me either.
We've learned over the years, Chris, that nothing makes any sense to you.
You know why? Because supposedly we went to the moon. In fact, the last mission was in 1972. We can't produce that, you know, from 1972. But that was the last mission we went on. It was over 5 decades ago. 2.5, maybe almost 3 generations of bullshit. Okay, but if we went to the moon, then why don't we have a real picture of Earth? Why can't we see the stars on any other object that we decide to go to and land a rover on? I mean, I think on Mars we have, I don't know, 4 or 8 of these rovers running around, right? I think we do.
Alexandra just explained that. It's to do with camera aperture. Go to Dave McKeegan's channel. He explains it really well. Link to his channel below.
Why can't they just prop the camera up and see what the constellations look like on Mars? That would be a great gift for high schools, wouldn't it, guys? I think it really would. I think the science teacher would get a kick out of it. That's right. No, but you can't see the stars there either. But you can see the stars here on Earth. I don't think, as a matter of fact, you can see the stars anywhere else in the universe. We must be a special planet.
The only special thing around here, Chris, is you.
Yes, we must be a special planet. Why is it that nobody's ever, with a plane, gone over Antarctica? Well, why haven't they? Because the only one that I could find goes down and then makes a banks right, but it never goes over to the other side, to the other ocean.
That's because the pairing of southern hemisphere cities doesn't require a South Pole overflight. A few fly near it, but none fly over it regularly.
No, there's nothing there. Why is that? That's peculiar to me. That makes me believe that, one, we don't have a real picture of Earth. We've never been up there at all to take a picture of Earth. We've been lied to, unfortunately.
Wrong, 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 wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong. You're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong.
The ice wall, which is Antarctica,
Which doesn't exist.
they haven't been able to prove that that's an island at all. As a matter of fact, if you do some research, it's taken decades to go around this area. That was done back in the back in the 1900s.
Chris, have you heard of the Antarctica Cup yacht race? This is an annual event that started in 2008 and involves circumnavigating around Antarctica non-stop and covers in excess of 14,000 nautical miles.
But here we are once again. We have people fighting. But why is it that we can't see a curvature? with the mathematical computations that they give you. And we can just zoom in on a boat. Why is that? We can still see the horizon in the back. Why is that, guys? You know why? Because you live on a flat Earth. You're covered with a dome. There is no space that doesn't exist. There are no other planets out there except round little lights that you see up in the sky.
You're not just wrong, you're stupid.
That, unfortunately, I like to call amazing light show that you have up there. That you only can get here, by the way. I can't get it anywhere else. No. Even when they well, it's all a cartoon. It's all fake anyway. But even when NASA even produces, you know, when they actually get closer and closer to Mars, you still don't even see the stars at all. You see nothing. You see nothing.
Again, Christopher, it's to do with lens aperture.
Look, if you feel like that you want to lie and tell us that we live on a spinning wet ball, that's fine, okay? But don't give us this bullshit of nonsense, of garbage, of an experiment that's, you know what?
CC here is referring to the final experiment.
So for the people who are globies, they finally figured it out of how to make money, gathering a bunch of people together and having them spend money. It's great. You see, every convention that we do, the people who put together these conventions make a buck for themselves, of course, and they have all the rights to do it.
Without saying you're wrong, you're wrong. Will Duffy, who is the man behind the idea of the final experiment, is paying out of his own pocket for himself, one normal person, and not one, but two flat earthers to go to Antarctica between the 14th and 18th of December, using the travel company Antarctic Logistics and Expeditions to fly to Union Glacier on the 80 degrees south latitude mark to witness the 24-hour sun. Also, there are several others that will be going that have had to pay for themselves. I believe mainly normal people, but there may be one or two flat earthers going as well.
They're the ones who's renting the place out. They're the ones who are giving the conferences. They're the ones who are putting everything together. And it's all right for them to get the money. But this stupidity, someone out there, I don't know who the hell it is who's actually putting this thing together.
Why you always lying?
Why are you lying?
Why are you lying?
Is really pocketing quite a bit of money. Because this thing is like $10,000 for nonsense.
It's actually about $37,000.
You know, and there's only really one company that'll bring you down there. They're all connected to this one company. Yeah, there might be 15 other things, but they're all connected to this, just like NASA. You see, NASA it's like a pyramid game.
There are actually about 15 companies that will take you to Antarctica, but I have checked each one of them out, and they are completely independent of each other. Different owners, different office locations, different registration numbers, and so on and so on. They are not connected.
See, NASA's on the top, and then you got China, and then you got Russia, and then you got all the other things, but they're all connected to NASA.
You're full of shit, Christopher. Each country has its own independent space agency or program. I've mentioned it before in a previous video that there are at least 74 other space agency or programs around the globe. And yes, I said globe.
It's the same thing with going down to Antarctica, okay? So if you get like 10 or 15 people, we're talking over a couple $100,000. You take 2% of that, that person just made out like a bandit. 20,000, can you use 20 G's? I sure shit could.
Will Duffy is a billionaire. He doesn't need $20,000.
You see, it's all bullshit. And once again, NASA will never produce anything for you. They'll just kick the can down the road. And there it goes. Another generation gone. Another generation believing that all of this is real. That all the pictures that you see are real. And another generation lost.
I said this in the last video I made about you. NASA has made hundreds of things for us to use, like laptops, the computer mouse, artificial limbs, freeze-dried food, baby formula, smoke detectors, water purification systems, CAT scans, which I had one last week, cell phone cameras, and so on and so on. And all you have to do, Chris, is wait another 12 months. September 2025 is when the planned return to the moon is scheduled.
That's not going to be around for much longer. I can tell you that right now. I went down the wrong road. I can't believe it's come down to this, you know. I don't know how you guys did it with COVID. I really don't. For 3 years you did this? I'd be out of my f***ing mind, man. I mean, just for a couple of weeks I'm out of my mind. I don't know what I'll do with myself. I can't really walk. I can hobble around outside.
I'll give you an idea, dickhead. Try doing some actual f***ing research into real stuff. Try that.
You know, but it's like, Jesus, they went 2 summers like this, doing dick. I don't watch TV, so I haven't even flipped the TV on. As a matter of fact, I was just in the hospital for like, I don't know, about a day and a half, maybe 2 days. That was about it. But they had this, they now have these flat screens right next to you. And you get to pull it up right in your face.
You're lucky. I was recently in hospital for 2 days, and I had diddly squat except my book.
I never even turned it on. It's just like, you don't want to watch any TV? It makes you go to sleep. I was like, no, it doesn't make me go to sleep. It gets me pissed.
Talks politics.
All right, I'll be making more of these since I have the time. I have some upcoming things, you know, I got to get to the doctor and get the boot on or whatever. And
Moon boot, Chris. Moon boot.
That's about it. Just wanted to touch base with everybody and let you know what I've been doing for the last 10 days. No, I haven't been. I didn't take a break. You never take a break from Flat Earth. You're always learning.
Always learning. Well, that sounds like.
'Cause the pot can't call the kettle black.
Thank you for subbing. Thank you for viewing my videos and let me be a part of your life. Yeah. Shit.
You're only a part of my world purely for entertainment. Right, that'll do it. We've managed to get it in 2 videos. Thank you very much if you got this far. Just remember, please, if you wouldn't mind clicking the thumbs up button, that really helps the channel. If you wish to subscribe, you can use this icon right here. And I think here will be part 1. So you can watch that if you haven't watched that already. Right, thank you very much. I will see you on the next video. See you then. Take care. Good day.